Meji Taifa, and we are here for the 16-day Babaluaiye Healing Ritual, and I am here with our spiritual leader, Babaluaiye Marie of Ilé Ìmọ. Greetings.
Thank you. And bravo, everyone. This is such an exciting time, Mame Kichi. Our Babaluaiye Healing Ritual. Yes.
Oh my goodness. I mean, Babaluaiye, we're talking about the deity of disease. We got a lot of that going on today. It is a deity of pandemics.
Yeah.
It is a deity of prosperity and community restoration, but it is also the deity of healing.
Healing, prosperity, abundance. Babaluaiye is known for community healing. Many of us remember the days of the smallpox and all of that. That's when he really came on the scene in terms of worldwide attention. But he is also in terms of healing the individual, healing the family, because before we even get to the community, we have to begin with self and family, right? So he is known for many ways of healing mentally, physically, spiritually, economically, with your finances. So he brings an opportunity for us to reset ourselves, rejuvenate, before we move forward into the next era.
And you know, Marie, that is so very critical. And during these 16 days, December 16th through December the 31st, we're going to be focusing on different aspects of these healings. So can you just share just a little bit, just a little flavor of what these 16 days are going to do?
Absolutely. Well, the theme for this year's healing service is healing with the 16 Odus. So we're bringing in the Odu Ifa, and we're looking at the Odu, the major Odu from Okbe to Ofun, and each day we will focus on one of the major Odus. And not only that, we have Babalawos and Iani Ifas from Nigeria, from throughout the U.S., who will be chanting these essays for us and who will be offering blessings for our community as well as the individual. So we're going to focus on healing in so many different ways that we're going to just have everything infused with healing, because as you said, there's a lot going on today and we need the healing.
Well, Babaluaiye Marie, I'm so very excited. I mean, these 16 days, I mean, I just can't wait. And I'm glad that Ilé Ìmọ is presenting this for the benefit of the community once again.
And we want to invite each and every one of you. You will have a package. We want this this year to be, it's a little different from last year. It's going to be a little bit self-generated, so you are able to engage in your ritual within your family at a more convenient time for you. But we will also have times where we will get together collectively and do rituals. So yeah, so I'm excited, and we want everyone to join us. Please go to www.ileimole.com for more information on how you can engage in this annual ritual.
Absolutely. I do pray.
Did you realize that winter is the essential healing season for our ancestors? Ababaluaiye Abasisa, Alafia. My name is Dr. Akmal Muwakil, also known as Babaluaiye Ifa Tukude. I have been providing natural medicine for more than 45 years. I'm a licensed acupuncturist with a PhD in nutrition. My presentation today is Winter, the essential healing of our ancestors. As I said, I have been providing Eastern medicine as an acupuncturist. And within the compounds of Eastern medicine's philosophy is how the elements of the universe are matched with the elements of our body, our organs. So that each season, a set of organs are at their peak. What that means is that these peak organs okay, are in a place where they're able to now be balanced to increase health, wellness, and longevity. So I want to get into talking about the winter, okay, because the winter is the season of the kidney and the bladder. And the kidney and the bladder are the balance of life. Let me explain to you why. The kidney and the bladder, and more so the kidneys, you won't hear much about the bladder, but the kidneys have to do with conception, gestation, pregnancy, delivery, maturity, aging, and death from an Eastern perspective. That's how we treat people. For instance, this is a kidney season, so you're going to see more people on dialysis. You're going to see more people who are having issues with fertility. You know, you're going to see more people dealing with Alzheimer's or things that are having to do with the mind, the emotions. Okay, the emotion for winter is fear, kindness, and willpower. Those are things that you can work on during this season. But it also is the foundation of our DNA, which basically means that the genetic material that's running through your blood comes through the ability of your kidneys to be balanced in Eastern medicine. Your kidneys are the elements that assist the bones in their ability to rejuvenate, maintain the balance of your DNA, and the stem cells for your immune system. And so when we start looking at the kidneys and the bones, we now look at the factor of the DNA from our ancestors. When we start to look at it in that manner, what now happens is that when we fortify our kidneys in the wintertime, they assist the body in balancing the fire and the water. The right kidney is fire, the left kidney is water. When you find that they do that, what happens is that we get rid of a lot of ailments coming, because now we're able to get that energy, that healing from the DNA that's set up in our bones. In winter, what now happens in winter is the factor that the blood runs deep into the bones so that the bones are able to now begin to reinforce the blood with DNA so that in the springtime, your liver can do its job of cytochrome P450 and be able to make it so that it detoxifies toxins that your body doesn't need. So winter is very key and crucial if you're having issues with fertility, Alzheimer's, or mental issues. Your bones. Think about it. If you of advanced age, and when winter comes around, sometimes we get that going on in our knees or in our joints. If you have lupus or leukemia, this is a season to work on that. Hypertension, diabetes, which I wrote my thesis on that turned into a book. Diabetes is a heat wasting disease from Eastern medicine. So we would cool off the body, enhance the blood to get the blood to bring in the nutrients needed to overcome the deficiency of the pancreas. So when we start looking at winter, we have to look at the factor that Winter is a season of conception. And during this season, if you're a young lady still in childbearing ages, an elderly lady, you should work to balance your energy in the reproductive area, and including your thyroid, because women have more thyroid issues than men, because the kidneys also maintain a balance with the thyroid. So this is a good time to take in iodine. And if you're one of them people who are taking in sea moss, this is a good time to take it. But this is what I say to you. You should only take sea moss 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. Don't take it Saturday and Sunday, because you don't want those minerals to build up into your body in such a way they be, instead of them rewarding the body, they creating deficiencies for the body. This is a season to eat root vegetables, eat foods that are in season. Because when you eat foods that are in season, you're not only maintaining the balance of the kidneys, but you're also maintaining the balance of your DNA. That blood that runs in your body isn't yours. It's not your blood. You are the caretaker of it now, as you pass it on to the future generations. So when we start looking at that, we have to look at the fact that how do we create that balance that is needed? I have a saying that there are no fat people in the world. There are no fat people in the world. They're full of whatever you want to think you want to say they're full of. But they need to be able to balance their life during the seasons, because when you balance your life during the season, what happens? What begins to happen now is the factor that now you begin to put your body on a trajectory of healing. Humans, the only animals in God's kingdom that don't know how to eat, don't know what to eat, when to eat, or how to eat it. That's what causes us to be sick. You got to understand this. This is what I say to you. You should find out what your blood type is, seriously. Because when you deal with your blood type, you can deal with the chemistry of what you're eating. You have an understanding of it. You're a chemist. And everything you put in your body, on your body, or even think about has to do with chemistry. So when you put that food in your system, your body's got to figure out, wow, what do I do with this food? How do I break it down? Where are the enzymes? Those kinds of things, so it's breaking down. So if your body's not getting what it needs, it can't do what it needs to do with minerals and vitamins. This is a good season to take B vitamins, B complex, 200 milligrams. It's also a good time to take fatty acids, omega-3, 6, and 9. So it lubricates the joints and helps the immune system. Especially with all of this, nose running we got going on in the world. So you want to try and do that. Elders, things like Q10. What Q10 does is Q10 creates a balance of arrhythmia for the heart, so that the heart promotes more blood through the veins, especially if you have hypertension. And you know, if you're diabetic, you know you ain't supposed to be eating them cookies, cakes, and pies. You know you ain't supposed to be doing that, but you do it. Yeah, because your body needs that energy that you're not getting from the foods. And when we don't get nourishment from the foods, do you realize you're suffering from malnutrition? And most of us are. But the thing that you want to deal with is this. You want to be able to get those nutrients. So one of the things that I would suggest that you might want to do is get you some chromium percolinate. And take Take maybe 200 milligrams of it, micrograms of that. But the thing that everybody that's listening to me should deal with is your digestive system. Because your digestive system is connected to your kidneys, and your kidneys to your digestive system. And so the digestive system is the most powerful system in the body, because it's where we get our nourishment from. There's no system more powerful. Think about it. Even if you're in the healthcare fair, think about it. If you don't have nutrients, then what happens is the organs can't function. That's called sickness and disease. When you deal with the factor of your elbow and you taking in these food substances, and you know, people, we don't eat food, we gulp it. Okay. That's what we do. We gulp food. So when that elbow gets involved, you know what I'm talking about. That elbow, your mouth fly open, your elbow bend, your mouth fly open, and you put foods in there, you're putting chemistry. Remember I said you were a chemist? You're putting chemistry into your body. Your body has to figure out what to do with that chemistry. If your kidneys and your liver can't filter along with your lungs and your skin and your bowels and urine, if they can't filter out that waste can wind up in your kidneys, blocking your kidneys, now talking about renal failure. Or as a woman, it could cause you to have hot flashes. I mean, if you eat chicken, if you eat chicken and the chicken isn't organic, what happens is the fact that it has hormones, them hormones go into your body, and the next thing you know, you're going, whew, I'm hot. You're hot because of the fact that chemistry mattered. So there's two things that I want to tell people that they should deal with, especially when you bend in that elbow. This is digestive enzymes and probiotics. And those two, what they'll do is they'll begin to, one, break down the digestive enzymes, breaks down the food in their proper location. Okay. The probiotics provide healthy gut bacteria, okay, so that your body now is able to receive nutrients. Those nutrients now can give you minerals and vitamins, micronutrients, and your body can also provide you with health, wellness, and longevity. Now I'd like to introduce you to a few points that have to do with the kidneys, some acupoints using what is known as Tuina, traditional Chinese body work, which also is the foundation for chiropractic, osteopath, massage therapy, and body work. So the first one that I want to introduce you to is at the bottom of your foot. So here at the bottom of my foot, the actual kidney begins to start, and it starts right around in here. Okay. And so that moves from here, and then it moves up the leg here by the back of the ankle, where it swirls around and it comes back up, and it comes back on the back part of the leg, okay, all the way up into the groin. Now, I want to be able to show you. So this is the first one. So you're going to take your thumb like this here, and you're going to do this. That's it. Just massage around in there. If it's sensitive, then that means that you're having issues with your kidneys. Okay. That's it. So, you're talking about if you have a headache, if you have insomnia. Insomnia is one of the pieces. Or you're having fertility issues. It can also deal with, someone who is has loss of consciousness. So that's one of them. And you're gonna do this actually on both feet. The second one is here, right behind. This is called a malleolus, and it's right behind here. It's right in here. And just take your thumb and do this. This is going to also work to balance your kidneys. And so what you're talking about now is not only you're talking about, but you're talking about balance both kidneys with this one. Okay, so this is really a nice one for your DNA. And now if you want to work with its counterpart, the bladder, you would go on this side and you would do it in the same spot. Right there. Points are going to bring things down from your head so that you're able to get that quietness in your head and you're able to really function with your kidney. One at the ankle and one at the ball of the foot. Now I want to introduce you to the kidney rub. Okay, and the kidney rub is real simple. So you take your hand like this, you make a fist. Okay, then you take this part of your fingers and you put it like this here. So that now you have a fist like that. This is what your fist should look like. You take your fist and you put it right here and you just rub. That's it, just rub. Now, if you rub clockwise, you're tonifying it. If you got problems with your kidneys, go backwards. That'll help you. That'll help you as well. Go forward and then take it backwards, so that you balance both kidneys. Thank you. Be well and enjoy your life as you peacefully walk in health. Adabo.
Ekaleo, good evening. My name is Babaluaiye Ajala. I'm from Ilé Ìmọ. I want to present the Odu of Ifa, Obara Meji and Oju Meji for the people of Ilé Ìmọ and the people of our community for the healing rituals. Òṣòlò awọ àwọn ló ṣe fáfá wọn èyí tí ń lọ rè wérí ọlà lódò ẹbọ wọn ní kó wá ṣe ó sì gbẹbọ ń bẹ rúbọ ẹbọ rẹ̀ sì dá òṣòlò mọmọdé o awọ àwọn ẹ̀yin ọmọ póríire làwọn ń wẹ̀ o. Translation: Òṣòlò, the friend of net, cast divination for net that is going to wash the head of wet as stream. They said he should do the sacrifice, and he do the sacrifice. The sacrifice was accepted. Òṣòlò has come the friend of net. Net is washing good head. I pray for our Ori to open the way for us. Our Ori will not let us struggle in our life. All kind of people that is seeking for help, our Ori will send people that will help our life to us. Ọ̀ṣun Àríwá Olú will healing our body, healing our soul. Ọ̀ṣun Àríwá Olú, she will using the water to chase all negative energy out in our life.
Akwaba, greetings and welcome. Avuku Mini Iad Nikishi Taifa. I am a member of Ilé Ìmọ and would like to offer my commentary on the Odu Obara Meji. Adupuyo to Babalawo Sangawale Ajala for providing the Ifa chant for which I am providing this commentary. The chant's translation, in essence, reveals that we pour libation and pray for our Ori to open the way to not let us struggle in our life, to heal our body, heal our soul, and use the water to chase all negativity away from our life. This Odu Obara Meji has special meaning for me. For those like me who strive for abundance in life, it is necessary to combat arrogance without sacrificing self-confidence, and then to discover the difference between arrogance and self-confidence. I have found that difference to be humility. Humility, in a spiritual context, is the recognition of self in relation to a deity and subsequent submission to that deity in the spiritual context in which you are in. As such, to heal our bodies and heal our souls, we must cleanse away arrogance, egotism, and self-importance by incarnating humility, unpretentiousness, and humbleness in our lives. We must chase away all negativity from our lives. We must be self-confident without being arrogant, courageous without being reckless, proud without being haughty, and obedient without being docile. Obara Meji. May Olodumare continue to shower us with blessings, healing, prosperity, and abundance. I do pray.
So greetings. We are now at this very special part of our service where we engage in some reciprocity. Reciprocity is part of our 16-day Babaluaiye Healing Ritual. We're at the point in which we give back. We're at the point in which we experience reciprocity, the point in which we give as we receive. We want to help the blessings flow like the waters. Yes, indeed, as part of this service, we want you to just participate in this giving, in this receiving, and we use the cowrie shells to help to facilitate our ritual of giving. And so we talk about the perennial giving and receiving that represents the interconnectedness of the universe. We want to help Ilé Ìmọ grow its services and its offerings, its ceremonies and its festivals, its retreats and its rites of passage and all of the above. The first Sunday service, yes, indeed. The Babaluaiye Healing Ritual, the Black History event, our morning ground ritual, our Orisha feast, our back to school ritual, our water ritual, our elders ancestral events, our soulful empowerment. All of these are annual events, and back to right here, right now, today, our Babaluaiye 16-day healing ritual. Let there flow peace, power, love, and prosperity. Let there flow peace, power, love, and the prosperity. Let the blessings of Oshun wash down upon us, empowering us with prosperity, empowering us with power, and empowering us with perfection. Praise God. Praise God. Olodumare, from whom all blessings flow. Pull out that Cash App, or we'll call it our Carry app, and it's going to be $Ilé Ìmọ, $ILEIMOLE, PayPal, info@ileimole.com. And you can do your snail mail by check, Ilé Ìmọ, P.O. Box 610, Temple Hills, Maryland 20757. Yes, indeed. Give so that you may receive. So now that we've had the opportunity to give our $ Ilé Ìmọ for Cash App, our PayPal info@ileimole.com, or our snail mail checks, we want to thank the Mother, Father, God, the ancestors, the deities, and the saints. We want to please, please, please accept these offerings, these heartfelt offerings on this day in your name from your devotees. And as we give our gifts freely with joy, we receive these blessings gladly with gratitude. And for those who are physically unable to give, please know that we are forever in the spiritual love.
Thank you for joining Ilé Ìmọ's